Hello, I am Bill Zubek, a master trainer and the director of quality on the learning and development team at Emergenetics International. My colleagues and I will be sharing some day in the life videos over the next few months, showing you how we use the 7 Emergenetics attributes to support our work. So far, my colleagues on the marketing team have showed us how they craft email communications and weekly social posts, and my colleague on the client service team shared how she onboards new associates, keeping both behavioral and thinking attributes in mind. But today, I'm going to walk you through how I, as a master associate, plan and create customized sessions for my clients using the Emergenetics template to help ensure the training itself considers all 7 of those attributes. Let me share my screen so I can show you what I typically do. So what you're seeing here is the Emergenetics template. At the top, you could see I blacked out the client, but this workshop was focused on trust and team norms, and it's to last 2 hours. Now, using this template really allows my concrete brain to see exactly how I'm going to tap into each of the attributes. Of course, for the blue, I always make sure the objectives are there, as blue appreciates that return on investment. And for this activity, it's really around data gathering, answering these 2 questions. What assumptions do you think others make about how this team operates, and what data supports or contradicts that? For green, always including the agenda for our time together and really putting a definition to the word trust. So that makes it very clear for each of the attributes through an activity we call semantic noise, how each of our attributes define trust. Moving over to social, obviously a check-in at the beginning of the workshop and having those reflections or a checkout at the end is important to the red. But this is really where the collaboration piece comes in of actually creating the team norms is what I plan to do. And finally, for yellow, sticking to that vision. I always, when I'm working with my clients, want them to think about the impact this work is going to have on them. So really having them reflect and discuss 2 years from now. People across the organization will describe the leadership as what? Fill in the blank. What is their vision? What do they imagine it may be? What is their hope for the future through that yellow part of their brain? So again, this is my outline. This is where I get started, and then I build from there. Thinking about our behaviors at the bottom, how do I want them to communicate throughout our time together? I really like a right pair share. It gives everybody, whether you're first third or third, an opportunity to get their thoughts down, share it with one person before sharing it with the whole group, honoring the expressiveness there. For assertiveness and my facilitation, it's all about naming the pace, whether I'm going to be moving at more of a first third approach, taking a more calm and steady, or moving quickly through our time together in a third approach. And for flexibility, specifically for trust and team norms, it's helping our team, the team that I'm working with, identify the loose and tight decisions that are being made during our time together. Where have we landed? And where are we continuing the conversation beyond my time with the team? So I highly encourage you to utilize this tool. It's great for planning, as I did ahead of the workshop. I'll use this as a reflection sheet after the workshop, but I have a stack of the templates handy, and I find myself jotting down ideas throughout my day. So, that's a quick look at how I consider the attributes in my day-to-day work. Keep an eye out for future videos for more ideas about how you can use Emergenetics to improve your work. Thank you.